Willie D Live.
What's up, family? According to page 6, Cardi B has filed for divorce again. She's divorcing her husband, Offset. Now, fam, you know this ain't my normal news, but I'm gonna give you something you can use. Stick with me, I'm going somewhere with this. According to the source, this has been a long time in coming. They're just disconnected from one another. If you look back on Cardi B's post from December, she said, "You know when you just grow out of relationships? I'm tired of protecting people's feelings. I gotta put myself first," in all caps. Sources say that they were trying to work things out in the first part of the year, but the distance between them just kept growing. According to sources, Cardi B has already hired a divorce lawyer and she's seeking primary custody. They wanted to make it clear that this is not over any cheating, but something has been going on for a long time. It's something that has been going on for a long time. They got married in 2017. September, man, they gave it a good run. 7 years. That's decent. It ain't great for a married couple with 2 children, but 7 years, man. These days, man, people can't stay married for 7 hours. Man, as soon as you do something somebody don't like, I want a divorce. I'm divorced. They gone. Man, forget to turn the lights off. I want a divorce. I think Cardi B and Offset are Christians. According to Christian teachings, the idea of divorce can be complex and varies among denominations and interpretations. What do you think the biggest reason that Christians will give a pass for divorce? Biggest reason. I'll give you a few moments to think about it. Okay, time's up. Marital unfaithfulness. Yeah, fam. Cheating. They say that's it. I would have thought it was abuse, like physical abuse. I would have thought it was abuse, but they say, man, cheating, like if they're cheating, you can, go ahead and file the papers. Okay, fam, here's where I'm going with this. Sometimes, no matter how much people are in love, how much people want to be together, sometimes mama and daddy can give it the best shot and things just don't work out and you grow apart. And if that happens, sometimes the best thing to do is to call it quits, to split, live separately, but try to make sure that both parents have access to the children. I'm not even saying that the mother should get primary care, because some fathers make better parents. Some fathers make better custodial parents than mothers do. So this is a complex situation. Anytime you get divorced and you got children involved, it's always complex. It's something to be said for people who try to keep it together for the sake of children, for the sake of their vows, or whatever reason. It's something to be said for that, for people that try to keep it together for honorable reasons, right? But sometimes it just don't work out. And the best thing to do is to move on before you tear each other down. Because what you don't want to do is try to raise children in a toxic environment. Even if you take the kids out of the equation, you don't want to tear each other down to where you can't come back to at least being friends, being civil toward one another. I've seen people go through divorces and behave like uncivilized mutts. I've seen people kill their spouses because they become so emotional, with all the drama that surrounds it. The best thing to do, fam, is to remove your emotions, and especially if you got children involved. Some people would say, if you got kids, put the kids first. I disagree. I think you have to put yourself first, because if you're unhealthy, if the children see that you're a mental wreck, it is going to rub off on them, and they're not going to trust your leadership. So no matter how you feel, do not talk down on your other half. No matter how you feel about them, do not talk down, at least not in front of the kids. Now you want to talk to your friends and say, all right, that's pushing it though. But hey man, fire off. But do not ever let your children hear you talk down about their mother or their father, because they're not going to trust you. And they also are going to take that into account as they live their own life. And then you're going to be looking at them like, what's wrong with you? You taught them that. Get yourself together first. Be mentally healthy first. Just like when you're on a plane and they say in case of emergency, put the oxygen mask on yourself first. Divorce is nasty work, but sometimes when we're in relationships, when we're married, we actually stunt one another's growth, because people grow at different rates. When you first meet somebody, both of y'all might like going out. Y'all might like partying all the time. But then one of you starts saying, hey man, I'm cool with this partying stuff. I want to be a homebody. The other person like, nah man, I want to keep partying, Now you mad. Well, wait a minute, what you mad about? This is how you met me. You met me in the club. Sometimes when you meet somebody, they may have a regular 9 to 5, and now they want to go back to school and get their degree. And you like, wait a minute, hold on. What about me? We got kids. Now you talking about going to get a degree and taking hours away from the relationship. What about me? How you gonna be a wife to me and take care of my needs? And then, things just start falling apart. What we have to do is, when we get into relationships, we have to give one another the permission to grow individually. We have to go in with the idea that we may grow. As we grow, we may have different interests, and we have to be okay with supporting those different interests. If we know that out the gate, if we know that we're going to grow, we're going to evolve in relationships, even though we are a unit, even though we are a set, we're married, we've made a commitment, we still have to allow each other to grow individually. And oftentimes, we don't do that. Oftentimes, when that person develops new interests, even get new friends, it makes us uneasy, because we don't know if they're going to get brand new. We don't know if they're going to try to leave us behind. And let's talk about being stagnant. Some of us meet each other, we're a certain way, and we never change. We never evolve. But our significant other is evolving. And now they're looking at it like, I think I've outgrown this relationship. So that happens a lot. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.